Breakfast with Jesus, Thursday, 4th June 2026, daily devotional by Pastor Cordelia Okonia. Topic: Blessed to be a blessing. Text: Genesis chapter 12 and verse 2. And I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Message: God cursed man when he disobeyed him in the Garden of Eden, and man was driven out of the garden. God sought for a man to covenant with, and he found Abraham. God made covenant with Abraham to make his name great, to make of him a great nation, and to make him a blessing. God sealed the covenant when he told Abraham to circumcise himself and all the males in his house. The blood from the circumcision was the seal of that covenant. However, this covenant was pointing you to Jesus, who sealed this covenant with his own blood, so that the Gentiles could be included in the covenant that God entered with Abraham. The blood of Jesus has brought every believer into an Abrahamic covenant of being blessed to be a blessing. The curse placed on man in Eden was cured with a blessing of Abraham, which is made manifest in the life of a believer through Jesus Christ. Therefore, you are free from all forms of curses when you got saved. But for you to be a partaker of God's blessings, you must be a blessing to others. Until your heart is filled with the burden of being a blessing, you will not experience the blessing of God. Enjoy a new beginning, fear not. Memory verse: Genesis chapter 3 and verse 14. That the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Jesus Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Prayer: pray to be a blessing. Confession: there is no cause that is powerful enough to stop you from being blessed, because Christ was made a cause for you. God is blessing me so that I can be a blessing to others. Good morning. Command your day. Kindly share if you have been blessed.